Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing the monthly TarotScope for Libra for the month of November 2019. We will be using the Spirit Keepers Tarot by the lovely Mademoiselle Wynn. These cards are amazing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started by clearing out any negative energy that may be existing. Make sure we get our cards done really good. Okay. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for Libra for the month of November 2019. Okay, Spirit. Libra for November. Libra for November. Any guidance, any messages for Libra for the month of November 2019. Okay, we will now look for the significator card for Libra. And here we go. So Libra, it looks like for the month of November 2019, your focus is going to be on love, relationships, family, domestic affairs, children, and home. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit is trying to tell us. And there we go. Looks like I put that shell in a bad place. I'll know better next time. Pardon me. Okay. Our first card is Archangel Commander. The angelic title for the King of Swords is the lead commander of the divine forces. He is the most powerful and most formidable of heaven's warriors. His full title is the Archangel Commander of the Light. The Archangel symbol is the spear, though the spear can shapeshift into other weapons as needed. The Archangel Commander appears to you now to bring you strength, conviction, courage, and manifest fearlessness. He is tasked to assist you with navigating the storms, inner and outer, and to defeat any demons that threaten to harm you. The angel of storms and battles will defend you and protect you against malefic attacks and snares of demons you face. A warrior general from heaven is present beside you, guarding you so that you will withstand what is to come. The Archangel Commander is a guardian deity, a fearsome protector when you call upon this king to cast an impenetrable shield around you. Connecting to this king within you will amplify your personal powers of strength, stamina, resolution, courage, fearlessness, and prevail through the storms and battles you face. The great gift of the Archangel Commander to those who attune to the king is the gift of military success and victory in wars, both in the conflicts waged on the earthly realm and the conflicts that rage within you. The Commander of the Light shall ensure that the light prevails. The King of Swords is your divine warrior who will lead heavenly armies against your adversaries. When the Commander of the Light appears to you, it is because you need reinforcement, and now that spiritual reinforcement has come, led at the helm by your greatest champion, the Archangel Commander. The Archangel Commander, the most formidable warrior who embodies fearlessness, courage, audacity, and who succeeds in all areas of conflict, whether that's as mundane as legal matters, or navigating politics within a community, or actually having to run towards danger rather than away from it. As comforting as it can be to come into the presence of the Archangel Commander, it is also a divine edict to take up metaphorical arms. You are being appointed the hero, and you cannot run from the battle. And not only are you barred from running away, you must fight that battle under a strict code of honor and integrity. When the angel of storms and battles appears to you in your reading, you are an incarnate of King David, and thus prophesied to grow from a creative, intuitive dreamer to a hero and a great warrior. You started out in life as the underdog, but it is you who killed Goliath. You are the appointed one, marked for greatness. The Archangel Commander will lift you in your rise to power. Card number 2, the Malaise. The malaise is the questioning of purpose and why we suffer. It is the wearing away of vitality and innocence when we've seen too much of suffering in this physical world. When the spirit of the malaise appears to you, engage in grand strategy, whereby you reach for all instruments of power availed to you as a measure of security. Summon all the abilities within you and direct it outward now. The Nine of Scepters is the spirit of great strength. This is also the personification of malaise, reflecting back at you so that you can see clearly your own feelings of debility or weakening health. This is the spirit of despair, pessimism, and cynicism. Do not reduce yourself to feelings of apathy. Feelings and passion, even when they hurt, are the necessary gauntlets to overcome so that wisdom and transcendence might be attained. Discomfort will unleash your full potential and fortitude. The Nine of Scepters is a powerful key against debility, weakening, or despair. The malaise appears to remind you of the powerful defensive magic that you are capable of conjuring to protect yourself and to realize what has been depleted. This is the key of immunization. Card number 3, Wheel of Life. When Key 10 appears to you, you are at a major turning point in your life. This is the symbol of changing cycles, and even the cycles of our mind. How we change our perspectives based on the evolution of our experiences. This is our karma and the law of causation. The wheel of life doles out the consequences played in our life path. This is the guardian spirit present during a major shift in your life. When the wheel of life appears, watch to see if history will repeat itself. What had turned before may come to turn again. Yet, when the wheel appears to you, it is also an affirmative opportunity to change. History does not need to repeat itself. What had turned before does not need to turn again. The wheel is emblematic of Friedrich Nietzsche's discourse on eternal recurrence. This is the principle that with infinite time and infinite space, but finite events, every physical mass that exists in the present has existed in a self-similar form in the past and will return to exist in a self-similar form in the future. The principle applies to every individual sentient being and also to every grand designed universe. Our universe too has existed before and will exist again. If you are discontent with how you see your current life trajectory, then seize the present moment to reorient yourself and make corrections. The wheel of life is the law of avoidable consequences. Exercise effort now in this final window of opportunity, and you can prevent the outcome you seek to avoid, thereby manifesting that which you seek for your fortunes. And our final card is the Initiate. The Initiate personifies a return to spring, starting a new cycle of growth. The Orphic egg is the alchemical hen's egg, where the 4 elements join. The yolk is fire, the white is water. The membrane between the white and the shell is air, and the shell is earth. The 5th element, the potential for life that the egg carries, is the element of spirit. This Orphic egg is what the Initiate seeks to alchemize into the Philosopher's Stone. The coiled serpent is creative life force. This is you in search of your Philosopher's Stone to define what exactly is your great work. You see upon the Orphic egg, ab initio mundi, since the beginning of the world, since creation, emblematic of a cosmogonic story. Who are you? Why are you here? How did you get here? You, as the Initiate, want to know your own cosmogonic story. Inscribed upon the first step of the gateway, prior to entering beyond the threshold between realms, ab incubulus, from the cradle to the grave. For you to even be here now, facing this gateway, destiny has orchestrated the events leading up to this point in space and time. You embodied within the astral spirit of the initiate is one in the springtime of a greater cycle. It is cyclic. We are not the initiate just once in our lives, but many times over. After the chasm depicted on the card, ab aeterno, since the beginning. Layered here are references to the warrior Cuchulainn, the Hound of Ulster, and the goddess Morrigan, Hecate, the kitsune fox spirit of Japanese lore, and Anubis. A fox is the faithful companion and guide to the mystic. The fox is also emblematic of the Norse goddess Sigyn, consort to Loki. Here is both a familiar waiting for the initiate to take the first steps over the threshold and an omen of guardian spirits standing by. In Zoroastrian magic, the dog symbolizes a beneficent spirit companion who protect a magus against demons and curses. The cosmic egg depicted here is also the alchemical hen's egg, where the four elements are joined together with the fifth element, which is that potential for life at the center of the yolk. The hen's egg is said to be the perfected metaphor for producing the philosopher's stone. The serpent coiled around the egg symbolizes the creative life force, a divine masculine, and both the power of healing and potential for immortality. The serpent is also a manifestation of the green man, a symbol of spring and the cycles of nature. The many lifetimes and incarnations of the initiate is what has led to this moment. In medieval lore, a serpent coiled around an egg was the symbol of the world egg, which is the totality of all creative forces in the universe. The classic imagery of Key Zero, the Fool card in Tarot, is that of a mendicant carrying a sack, with the esoteric implication that within the sack are the tools of the magus, or the totality of creative forces for bringing together heaven and earth. Okay, my lovely Libras, although this is November and it's almost the end of the year, the main message that I'm getting here is new beginnings. I'm getting several different messages. For some of you, you've been through hell in the past. Spirit was there, they protected you, you stood your ground, you got out of a bad situation because you were a strong person. Let me tell you, that is in the past, and you've been kind of like staying to yourself ever since then. But let me tell you, the world is at your fingertips. You need to take a step out. Get back out there. We're talking about love and relationships here. If you've been keeping to yourself, stop doing that. It's time to break out of your shell. Get back in the game. For others of you, you're going through some bad shit right now. Spirit is telling you, don't worry, you are protected, you are strong. Stand up for what you believe in. Also, once again, they're saying, focus on yourself. The world is in your hands. You can have anything that you want. So focus on yourself and keep moving forward. It's the dawn of a new day, guys. If you're currently in a relationship, some of you are. You've got to let the past stay in the past. Plain and simple. No matter what happened, if you are wanting this relationship to work, you need to let that shit go. You keep bringing it up and you are constantly going to have chaos and strife in your relationship. Leave the past where it belongs. In the past. Close the door and be done with it. You're a strong person. You're very, very strong. You can live up to your ethics and your beliefs without bringing old shit back up. Once again, the world is at your fingertips. You guys can have a very, very good relationship. You can have anything that you want, go anywhere that you want. It's a time for new beginnings. That includes brand new, fresh starts. That includes everything. Like I was saying, if you've been in a bad relationship in the past, you're going through one now, or you're in a current relationship that has had bad shit happen. Let all that shit go and move forward. I hope this message has resonated with you and will help lead you and guide you throughout the month of November. If you would like a more personal and in-depth reading, please go over to my website at www.conjureknits.com. I offer phone readings, video readings, and chat readings. Just click on one of the links at the top of the page. And be sure to join us every Tuesday evening for Coffee, Cards, and Conjure. Sign up at the link that says Conjure Crew to receive your direct link and invite to our meetings. They are so much fun. We do shadow work, have special guests. It's just a lot of learning. We also do free mini readings at the end of each session if we have time. So we always have a really good time over there. It's a wonderful experience. So like I said, be sure to join our Conjure Crew while you're at my website. Jesus, I can't even speak today. But anyway, I hope this has been a good reading for you and that you have an absolutely amazing month of November. Love you bunches.